Four signs of an abusive man that most South Asian women miss. We see that in TV, we see that in movies, that how women get trapped with men who do not deserve them. And it's not that we don't want to or we want to be trapped, no, because we are not taught about this. Nobody has told us that what an abusive man looks like or feels like. Uh, we miss the signs, and not because we are stupid, and not because we are blind. We miss them because that's how we are brought up, that's how we are raised, that's how we think that it's normal. Today, I'm going to show you early signs of an abusive man that most South Asian women completely miss. And I want you to watch this video until the end. So, um, first sign that a man with the temper. And before I tell you that what it looks like, I want to tell you something about me. I am Navee Sparkle. I help high achieving South Asian women attract and keep long lasting well love with high value masculine safe healthy men. And if you are new here, please go check the description. There is a free masterclass for you, and there is a book copy of my book for you, which you can get if you would like. Before we get into that, I want to talk to you about something that happened to me. So I got married to someone before in my first marriage, where I was punched by my then husband on the fifth day of our marriage. Okay. Uh, Multiple times I got slapped. There was a lot of physical and emotional abuse. And recently I looked back and I thought, oh, I was very powerful back then too. Why couldn't I step up? I couldn't step up because that's what I saw around. Because my dad abused my mom. I saw my aunties, my uncles abusing my aunties, and these women will cry for a day, be sad for a day, and then get on with life like nothing ever happened. And that made me question if I was being too much, or I didn't even understand it was abuse. So, how could I have raised my voice? How could I have stood up for myself? So, first sign of a man he is abusive is that he has a temper. And that can look like my dad also has a temper, my brother has a temper, my sister, my mom, everybody has a temper. But a man who cannot regulate his emotion is not a safe man. So, first sign, if ever you feel unsafe with a man physically, and you feel that he cannot control his anger, he's not being the man. He is very unsafe man. So you need to take yourself out of that situation. And look, Bollywood movies just normalize it because, oh, a man who hits his wife, he loves her. No, that's bullshit. We are taught that love is love what Bollywood gives us. That is not true. That is very toxic way of love. And other love we saw at our home, which was not love, which was like doing life together and our moms sticking to our dads and just covering up for their behavior. That is not love. And I understand that it's hard for you to do something about it. And I've had clients who will tell me that, Navi, I froze. I didn't know what to do. Yes, you froze and you didn't know what to do because you were not taught. So this is a man with a temper is not your man. Second sign of an abuser, a man who can abuse you in a relationship, a man who says, do it for me. How many women and how many South Asian women are told by men they are interested in that, oh, you can do it just for me. Please do it for me. My mom wants it, my dad wants it, and God said, just do it for me. A man who wants you to do things for him, that man is all about himself. He cannot think beyond himself. And and that man will never treat you like a queen. You can absolutely do everything for him and still be feel exhausted and devalued. And anytime a man says that, do it for me, just look at the sentence that he has so much power on you. And especially if he's saying that in the early phase of dating. Runaway girl. Third, sign of an abuser. A man who might abuse you once you get into a relationship. A man who asks you to physically be intimate with him. When you hardly know him, he doesn't take your no for no. I feel that this is so normalized in our movies and in our culture and in our society that, oh, a guy who is interested in you will push you a little bit. No. A healthy man will take your no for no. A man who doesn't take your no as for no and you have to explain yourself, that is a major red flag and a major sign of being abusive. And also, you see that, okay, if this man is not interested in getting to know you emotionally, getting to know who you are. And sometimes women think, oh, he finds me hot and sexy. Yes, men are physical creature and they find you hot and sexy. At the same time, they know that a woman has agency of her body. If he says no and she doesn't feel comfortable being intimate in early dating with this man, no is a no. And I do feel I see women so many times ignore this because you are interested in this man. Honey, you have to think about that this man is going to be your husband. And if he doesn't take your no, then you have no power in that relationship. Do you want to be in this relationship? Fourth, a man who wants you to do half and half, 50-50. Okay. And I'm not saying that any man who just say that, I want to pay for myself, in Western countries, and if you are someone who migrated from, South Asia to you're living in somewhere, it's very common practice. But if you say to him that you are a traditional woman, you like to be quoted, and he still asks you for 50-50, and it's all about always paying the half, and also this man make it transaction in any in romantic relationship. If you are forced to do 50-50 and he's asking you to pay for this, pay for that, and pay for that, and he's basically treating you in like an ATM, there is a higher chance that you will get abused by this man. And especially in early dating when men behave the best. Jabe, just stay there. Best. So in early dating, men are behaving, men are trying to win you. And if he's already showing these signs, it means he's not the right guy for you. And before I go, if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe my channel, and also tell me in the comment what you have experienced as a South Asian woman in dating. And if you would like to know more about my work and get my book on dating, where I show you how to attract a healthy man and go from on first date to get engaged a record time, and it will show you how to go step by step into dating, go get the link below. There is a link in the description where you can get my book. And don't forget to subscribe my channel, because once I upload another video you will get a notification. And thank you for being here, and I know that this video has changed your life. Just let me know in the comment what helped you most. Bye bye.